Surprisingly, it's a fact that frogs hibernate and estivates. These clever creatures have developed unique survival strategies to cope with changing environments. Estivating frogs, for instance, can primarily be found in dry regions of Africa and South America. When the rains vanish and dry spells drag on, these frogs burrow into the soil to escape the heat. They even shed layers of their skin, creating a protective cocoon that conserves moisture and forms a barrier against the harsh surroundings. Remarkably, while they stay snug and safe, only their noses peek out for breathing. Once the much-awaited rains return, the frogs shed their cozy cocoons and emerge back into the world, ready to leap into action. This astonishing ability not only helps frogs survive extreme conditions, but also highlights their adaptability and resilience in diverse habitats. What if I told you about R.C. Cola's surprising origin? The story of R.C. Cola begins with a clever inventor named Frank M. Robinson. Faced with a refusal from a Coca-Cola salesman who wouldn't lower the price for bulk syrup, Robinson decided to take matters into his own hands. Instead of giving up, he developed his own cola recipe in 1905, aiming to create a delicious alternative that was also affordable. The result was Royal Crown Cola, affectionately known as RC Cola. With its unique blend of flavors, it quickly gained popularity, offering drinkers a refreshing choice that challenged the soda giants. This ambitious spirit of innovation not only fostered healthy competition in the beverage market, but also opened the door for other brands to find their place. So next time you pop open a can of RC Cola, remember that it all started with one man's determination to create great soda on his terms. Believe it or not, rabbits have unique hind feet. While cats and dogs roam around with tough pads to cushion their steps, rabbits rely on a different strategy. Their hind feet are actually bare, covered only by a thick layer of fur. This fur acts like a natural shock absorber, helping to protect their delicate skin when they land after jumping. Imagine hopping around in the wild, landing on hard surfaces without the pads that many other animals have. This furry cushion is also vital for grip, ensuring they don't slip while making those impressive leaps. Rabbits are remarkable jumpers, capable of leaping up to 3 times their body length in a single bound. This ability not only helps them navigate their environment with agility, but also plays a key role in escaping predators. So, next time you spot a rabbit in your yard, take a moment to appreciate the special adaptations of their hind feet that help them thrive in the wild. This might surprise you. Cobras use scents before striking. The fascinating world of cobras reveals a multi-layered defense system that goes beyond their notorious hood display. When a cobra spreads its iconic hood, it creates the illusion of being larger and more intimidating, a clever tactic designed to scare off potential threats. However, not all defense mechanisms rely solely on intimidation. Some cobra species have evolved to secrete pheromone-rich saliva, serving dual purposes, signaling their territory to rivals and attracting mates. This chemical communication highlights the complexity of their interactions in the wild. If bluffing and chemical warnings fail, cobras have a more direct method of self-defense: spitting venom. Remarkably, these snakes can project their venom up to 1.8 meters, targeting the eyes of their adversaries with incredible precision. The venom acts swiftly, causing temporary blindness and intense pain, acting as a deterrent to even the most determined predators. With a blend of bluff, chemical signals, and physical defenses, cobras showcase one of nature's most sophisticated survival strategies. Prepare to be amazed by wolf howling as GPS. More than just the haunting music of the wilderness, the wolf's howl is a remarkable survival tool that showcases their sophisticated communication skills. Each wolf's voice possesses unique frequency markers, allowing other pack members to recognize them even from an astonishing 16 kilometers away. This incredible vocalization does more than merely identify. The howls convey complex information, including warnings, location data, territorial markers, and rendezvous points. Wolves keenly listen not only for the sound itself, but also for its echoes, which provide insights about the surrounding terrain, potential obstacles, and safe paths forward. This acoustic navigation blends essential survival skills with a strong social connection within the pack. Young wolves are trained to howl with precision, eagerly joining the chorus and learning how to create a sonic map of their environment. As these magnificent animals roam the vast forests and rugged mountains, their howling serves as an intricate GPS, a walkie-talkie for communication, and a vital thread that binds their family together. Most people don't know this, but Aquasonic plays music underwater. This innovative band has taken music to a whole new level by performing submerged in water. Using advanced techniques, Aquasonic creates mesmerizing sounds that can be experienced while floating or diving. Imagine the sensation of being enveloped by music as you swim. The musicians utilize specialized instruments designed to produce clear, rich tones even when surrounded by water. They also optimize their sound production by experimenting with the unique acoustic properties of underwater environments, turning the ocean or pool into a concert hall. This fusion of art and science not only captivates audiences, but also offers a unique way to experience music. With Aquasonic, water becomes an integral part of the performance, transforming the traditional concert experience into something truly extraordinary. So next time you're near a pool or beach, just imagine catching a glimpse of these musicians creating a symphony beneath the waves. Are you ready to dive into this extraordinary world of underwater music? Why exactly does Ash Ketchum only catch 57 Pokemon? Despite being a central figure in the Pokemon universe, Ash Ketchum has caught a surprisingly low number of unique Pokemon over the years. Throughout his adventures in the animated series, he managed to capture just 57 Pokemon, which is about 7% of the total Pokemon available during the show's lengthy run. While Ash's journey is filled with thrilling battles and exciting friendships, his collection seems modest compared to the expansive roster of Pokemon out there. This highlights a key aspect of the series. It's not just about the quantity of Pokemon, but also the quality of experiences Ash shares with his companions. He values each Pokemon's unique abilities and personalities, rather than simply trying to catch them all. This perspective makes his character relatable and shows that connections matter just as much, if not more, than numbers. Believe it or not, chocolate was born in Hershey. In 1894, Milton Hershey made a daring move that forever transformed the world of sweets by launching his chocolate company. This wasn't just about making candy. Hershey envisioned a better life for his workers and took it a step further in 1907 by establishing the town of Hershey as a model community. Imagine a picturesque town where charming streets are shaded by trees and the air is filled with the delightful aroma of chocolate. As a hub for chocolate production, Hershey soon became famous for its delectable treats, drawing in countless visitors eager to indulge. Today, families flock to Hershey Park, where thrilling rides and chocolate-themed attractions create unforgettable memories. Beyond attractions, Milton's legacy is woven into the fabric of the town, reflecting his commitment to ensuring his workers thrived alongside their sweet creations. The spirit of community thrives here, reminding us all that sometimes happiness can be found in the rich, velvety taste of chocolate. How sweet is that? Prepare to be amazed by Jim Carrey's MTV Awards prank. In 1999, the charismatic comedian pulled off one of the most memorable tricks in award show history. Attending the MTV Awards in disguise as a scruffy hippie, Carrey managed to fool even the sharp-eyed Samuel L. Jackson. He donned a wild wig, beads, and tattered clothes, completely transforming his appearance. But the fun didn't stop there. After winning the prestigious Best Actor award for his role in The Truman Show, Jim took the stage not as himself but still in character. His energetic and silly antics had the audience in stitches, proving that he not only had talent in acting, but also a knack for entertaining. This unexpected moment showcased his playful spirit and love for comedy, making it an unforgettable highlight of the night. It left everyone wondering if they'd ever recognize him again. As we look back at that hilarious event, it reminds us just how creative and unpredictable Jim Carrey can be. What do you think he would disguise himself as next? Scientists recently discovered that. Let's uncover the truth about Coco Chanel's fashion revolution. Coco Chanel was not merely a famous designer. She was a pioneer who reshaped the landscape of women's fashion forever. During the early 20th century, an era dominated by corsets and ornate dresses, Chanel broke free from tradition by introducing the revolutionary little black dress. This simple yet stylish garment transformed the color black from a symbol of mourning into a staple of elegance and chic sophistication. Imagine a society where women felt restricted by their clothing choices. Chanel changed that narrative completely. Beyond the little black dress, she made bold strides by incorporating pants into women's wardrobes, defying the norms of her time when skirts were de rigueur. This daring choice encouraged women to prioritize comfort and practicality while still maintaining a fashionable appearance. With her innovative designs, Chanel empowered women to express themselves freely and confidently, paving the way for a more diverse fashion world. Today, thanks to her vision and courage, women can wear what they choose without fear, embracing their unique styles with pride. Believe it or not, a horse was worth $70 million. Fusaichi Pegasus holds a special place in horse racing history as one of the most expensive horses ever sold. After an impressive victory in the 2000 Kentucky Derby, this thoroughbred captured the hearts of many, attracting attention not just for his talent, but also for a jaw-dropping auction price. At $70 million, Fusaichi Pegasus became a symbol of the immense value placed on elite racehorses and the glamour of thoroughbred racing. His successful racing career included multiple wins and accolades, paving the way for a lucrative future in breeding. Fusaichi Pegasus sadly passed away in 2023 at the age of 26, leaving behind a legacy that resonates throughout the equine world. His story highlights not only the excitement of horse racing, but also the passion that fans and owners have for these magnificent animals. So what drives such astounding sums in the horse racing industry? Is it merely talent, or is there something deeper at play? Did you know sliced bread changed everything in 1928? This remarkable innovation came from American inventor Otto Frederick Rohwedder, who developed a machine that could slice and package bread effortlessly. Before this invention, people had to slice their loaves by hand, which was often messy and uneven. When sliced bread first hit the market, it transformed mealtime for families across America. With bread conveniently pre-sliced, making sandwiches became a breeze, enhancing lunch options for kids and adults alike. This change was so significant that it led to the famous phrase, "the greatest thing since sliced bread," to express how something new can drastically improve daily life. Interestingly, this invention emerged shortly after the creation of television in 1927, marking a time of great change in entertainment and food. Imagine how both inventions came to shape modern convenience and culture. Did Calvin Coolidge really hide from his bodyguards? Yes, believe it or not, this quirky behavior was part of who he was. Calvin Coolidge served as the 30th President of the United States from 1924 to 1928, and he was known for his quiet personality and sometimes odd habits. One of those habits was his delight in playing hide-and-seek, but not in a traditional sense. Instead, he would occasionally hide beneath his office furniture, effectively evading his bodyguards. While some might think this is just a lighthearted anecdote, it illustrates Coolidge's playful spirit and preference for solitude during a time of great political responsibility. His odd request for privacy highlights how even serious leaders can have a whimsical side. Moreover, this behavior amused his staff, creating a lively atmosphere in the usually formal setting of the White House. So was he just looking for a moment of peace, or did he enjoy the thrill of the chase? One thing's for sure, Calvin Coolidge remains a fascinating figure in American history. Can you believe how special the number 7 is? This iconic digit is often seen as lucky in many cultures, but it also holds a unique spot in mathematics. Unlike other single-digit numbers, 7 doesn't follow the usual multiplication patterns that most numbers do. For instance, if you multiply 2 single-digit numbers, you often end up with very predictable results. But 7 surprises us by standing apart, creating a number of fascinating properties. This peculiarity boosts its charm, leading people to associate it with good fortune. You'll find 7 popping up in our lives constantly. Think of the 7 wonders of the world, the 7 continents, even the 7 days of the week. All this adds to the mystery and allure of this number. So whether you see it as a symbol of luck or just an intriguing mathematical oddity, 7 certainly has a special place in our hearts and minds. Let's uncover the truth about Alzheimer's disease. This devastating condition not only affects memory, but can also interfere with basic life functions. As Alzheimer's advances, it damages the brain in ways that make it hard for individuals to carry out simple actions, including swallowing and breathing. Imagine forgetting how to eat or breathe without thinking about it. These challenges arise because the brain cells responsible for regulating these essential tasks become increasingly impaired. In fact, many individuals with late-stage Alzheimer's may struggle to recognize familiar faces and also have trouble performing everyday activities. Sadly, impaired swallowing can lead to choking or aspiration pneumonia, both of which can be life-threatening. Understanding these risks sheds light on why Alzheimer's is not just a memory issue, but a profound health challenge. With continued research and awareness, we can find better ways to support those affected by this disabling disease. How can we help improve the lives of those living with Alzheimer's? Here's something incredible about Discover the Exhilarating World of the Iditarod. This incredible race, known as the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race, stretches over 1,000 miles through the wild and breathtaking landscapes of Alaska. Held every March, it serves as an endurance test unlike any other, where mushers and their teams of sled dogs confront fierce winds, biting cold, and sometimes unexpected snowstorms. Picture racing across frozen lakes and deep snow, navigating through remote wilderness, all while temperatures can drop well below zero. The Iditarod commemorates the historic serum run to Nome in 1925, when brave mushers delivered diphtheria medication to save lives during a dangerous outbreak. Today, mushers dedicate years to training, with their dogs exhibiting not only strength, but also remarkable teamwork and loyalty. Spectators can cheer on their favorites at lively starts and checkpoints throughout the route. This thrilling race combines grueling challenges with incredible camaraderie, establishing the Iditarod as a powerful symbol of adventure, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between humans and dogs. Are you ready to be part of this legendary journey? Can you imagine Earth as a tiny baseball? If we could somehow compress all the atoms that make up our planet, it would surprisingly shrink down to the size of a baseball. This fascinating fact reveals the incredible amount of empty space that exists within matter. Atoms, the building blocks of everything, from the air we breathe to the solid ground beneath our feet, are mostly space themselves. Each atom contains a nucleus surrounded by electrons, with the majority of their volume taken up by the area where these tiny particles dance around. This means that in our everyday experiences, we're surrounded by a whole lot of nothing, even if we can't see it. It's a mind-boggling idea to think that the Earth, with its towering mountains and vast oceans, could fit into something as small as a baseball. What other surprising secrets does the universe hold about the nature of matter? Have you ever wondered why beluga whales sing? These fascinating marine mammals earn the nickname canaries of the sea because of their unique and expressive sounds. Beluga whales are known for their incredible vocal abilities, which include clicks, whistles, and even complex melodies. Their sounds can travel for miles underwater, making them one of the most communicative species in the ocean. The beluga's vocal range helps them to communicate with one another, navigate their icy environments, and even express their emotions. In fact, researchers believe these vocalizations play a key role in social bonding among pods. It's not just about talking, though. These sounds can also serve as echolocation tools, helping belugas locate food and avoid obstacles in their chilly Arctic and subarctic habitats. So next time you hear about these charming creatures, remember that their songs are much more than just noise. They are vital to their survival and social structure. Isn't it amazing how such sounds bridge the underwater world? Have you ever wondered why heavy machinery is so fun? In Las Vegas, an adventure park created by Ed Mom invites visitors to get hands-on with heavy machinery, including bulldozers and excavators, within a gigantic adult sandbox. This unique attraction sprouted from Ed's personal experience and enjoyment of using an excavator during a home project. Guests can engage in playful activities like digging holes and even playing a game of excavator basketball, where they manipulate the machinery to toss balls into baskets. This thrilling opportunity not only satisfies the inner child in adults, but also offers a chance to learn about operating heavy equipment safely. Whether you've ever dreamed of driving a bulldozer or just want to experience something totally out of the ordinary, this adventure park is sure to deliver an unforgettable experience. So why not channel your inner builder and have some fun with heavy machinery? Did you know that magnets can boost classroom focus? Magnetic devices in classrooms have become a game changer for student learning. These clever tools block unwanted mobile phone signals, which helps create a distraction-free environment. Imagine walking into a classroom where the usual buzz of notifications is silenced. This allows students to concentrate better on lessons and activities without the constant pull of their devices. The use of these magnetic blockers is especially important in today's tech-filled world, where distractions from phones can derail even the brightest minds. Teachers have reported improved engagement and less off-task behavior since implementing this technology. By reducing the temptation of a smartphone in class, these devices encourage students to be present and actively participate in their learning experience. Who knew magnets could play such a vital role in education? You might be shocked to learn that axolotls regenerate limbs. The axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum, a captivating amphibian native to Mexico, astounds researchers with its incredible ability to regrow lost limbs and organs without any scarring. Unlike other species that may heal with fibrous tissue, axolotls produce a special type of cell called a blastema, which acts like embryonic stem cells during regeneration. This remarkable process allows them to rebuild complex structures such as limbs, spinal cords, and even portions of their heart with astonishing precision. Scientists are intensely studying the axolotl genome to identify the specific genes responsible for this regenerative prowess, with hopes that this knowledge could one day lead to breakthroughs in human medicine, particularly in tissue repair and spinal cord injuries. In laboratories worldwide, axolotls play a pivotal role in advancing our understanding of limb regrowth and cancer resistance. As this eternally juvenile creature continues to reveal its secrets, it holds the potential to transform our approach to some of biology's most challenging medical questions. Here's a wild fact about LED bubble fountains. These unique creations bring together the calming effects of bubbles, waterfalls, and vibrant RGB lights, all in one stunning display. Imagine having a beautiful, serene bubble fountain in your living room or garden, creating tranquil sounds and mesmerizing visuals. You can even control them with a remote or a smartphone app, making it easy to adjust the lighting or bubble flow to fit your mood. Whether you're aiming for a peaceful ambiance while reading or wanting to impress guests at a party, these fountains deliver a delightful experience. The soothing nature of flowing water combined with colorful lights creates a multi-sensory adventure right at home. Plus, they can help reduce stress and anxiety, turning your space into a personal oasis. Who wouldn't want to add a touch of relaxation and style to their life? Is it really true that bumblebee bats are tiny marvels? The bumblebee bat, also known as Kitty's hog-nosed bat, holds the title of the world's smallest mammal. Weighing between 0.05 to 0.07 ounces, these delicate creatures can fit comfortably in the palm of your hand. Their head-to-body length ranges from 1.14 to 1.29 inches, with a wingspan measuring about 5.1 to 5.7 inches. Found primarily in Thailand and Myanmar, these unique bats thrive in limestone caves, where they roost together in small colonies. Despite their minuscule size, they have a big role in the ecosystem, helping to keep insect populations in check as they feast on tiny insects. Their smallness makes them vulnerable to habitat loss, raising concerns for their future. Learning more about these fascinating creatures can help us protect them. What other amazing creatures might be hiding in plain sight? You might be shocked to learn about Joan of Arc's mother. After Joan's execution for heresy in 1431, her mother, Isabel, spent an incredible 25 years working to clear her daughter's name. Driven by love and determination, Isabel didn't just sit quietly, she actively sought justice for Joan. In 1456, she successfully convinced the Pope to reopen Joan's case, believing that the truth deserved a chance to shine. This remarkable effort culminated in a retrial where evidence was presented that emphasized Joan's bravery and innocence. Isabel even attended the retrial, witnessing the proceedings that would ultimately lead to Joan's complete acquittal and restoration of her honor. This touching story not only highlights a mother's relentless pursuit of truth, but also illustrates how one person can make a monumental difference. Imagine fighting for someone's name for decades. What a powerful testament to love and devotion. Turns out the truth is that the recovery position saves lives. This simple maneuver can make all the difference when someone becomes unconscious. Learning how to position someone correctly ensures their airway remains open, reducing the risk of choking. Imagine a friend faints at a party. Knowing the recovery position means you can act fast and provide immediate help. To perform it, gently roll the person onto their side with their mouth facing downwards. This way, any fluids can drain away instead of blocking the throat. Their bottom arm should be straightened out while the top leg is bent at a right angle, providing stability. This life-saving technique is incredibly easy to master and could be crucial in an emergency. So why not take a few minutes to learn this valuable skill? Knowing how to keep someone safe in a crisis could potentially save them from serious harm. You won't believe this about Napoleon's secret code. Napoleon Bonaparte was not only a military genius, but also an innovator in communication. During his campaigns, he developed a touch-based code that allowed his soldiers to communicate silently at night. This method was crucial for maintaining stealth during raids and movements, ensuring that messages could be exchanged without alerting the enemy. The fascinating twist? This touch-based system laid the groundwork for what would later become Braille, the reading and writing system for the visually impaired. Napoleon's military innovation didn't just aid his troops, it opened doors for countless people in society who needed accessible communication tools. Today we see how a simple idea born from the battlefield transformed the way millions engage with the world around them. Who knew a historical figure like Napoleon could inspire such a vital advancement in accessibility? Sweet tooth alert. Which country loves candy the most? It's hard to believe, but Germany actually leads Europe in candy consumption, with its citizens indulging in more sweets per person than anywhere else on the continent. On average, each German munches through an astonishing 33 pounds of candy every year. This fascination with sugary treats turns Germany into a paradise for candy lovers, with an amazing variety of options ranging from gummy bears to chocolate bars. The country boasts popular candy brands like Haribo, famous for its iconic gummy bears, and Ritter Sport, known for its delicious chocolate squares. Festivals and fairs often feature candy booths and sweet treats, celebrating this sweet tooth culture. Not to mention, German children eagerly await holidays when they receive candy-filled baskets. So the next time you enjoy a sweet treat, remember that in Germany, it's just part of the everyday joy of life. What if I told you alcohol affects your memory? Studies show that alcohol consumption can disrupt the hippocampus, a vital part of your brain that's essential for forming new memories. This means that when you drink too much, you might find it hard to remember important events or details the next day. The hippocampus helps in the process of learning and storing experiences. So when alcohol interferes with its function, the consequences can be significant. Even moderate drinking can affect how well you retain information, making it easier to forget names, faces, or plans. So next time you're enjoying a drink, consider how it might be altering your ability to recall those fun moments later on. Have you ever experienced a memory lapse after a night out? It could be your hippocampus struggling to keep up. Is it really true that onions can fight cancer? Research from 2019 conducted in China and Puerto Rico found a fascinating link between the consumption of allium vegetables, like onions, garlic, and shallots, and a reduced risk of many types of cancer. Scientists discovered that these flavorful veggies contain sulfur compounds and antioxidants, which work together to lower inflammation and protect cells from damage. This means that not only do onions add great taste to our meals, but they may also contribute to better health. By incorporating more allium vegetables into our diets, we can give our bodies a boost while enjoying delicious flavors. The findings highlight the potential of simple foods in our fight against serious diseases. So the next time you slice an onion or toss some garlic into your dish, remember that you might be doing more than just enhancing flavor. You could be helping your body fend off illness. Isn't it amazing how something so common can have such powerful benefits? A hero emerged on 9/11. Who was Ben Sliney? Who was Ben Sliney? As the Federal Aviation Administration's National Operations Manager, he made a historic decision on his very first day of work. With the nation under attack during a terrifying moment, Sliney acted quickly, grounding all planes in U.S. airspace. This decisive move played a crucial role in preventing additional tragedies, showcasing how one person can significantly impact a crisis. Facing chaos as the nation grappled with the shocking events, Sliney didn't hesitate. He had to balance the urgency of the situation, ensuring safety first, even as many in the aviation sector were unsure of what to do. His calm demeanor and fast thinking during such tumultuous times truly highlights how critical leadership is in emergencies. This pivotal moment in history underscores the importance of being prepared to make tough decisions when faced with danger. Sliney's actions that day not only shaped aviation regulations for years to come, but also served as an inspiring example of responsibility and courage. Have you ever thought about how one person's decision can change everything? Did you know that 320,000 years is a prison sentence? In a bizarre twist of justice, Gabriel Grandos received the longest prison sentence ever recorded, an astonishing 320,000 years. This extreme punishment was handed down for a crime that seems almost trivial by comparison, failing to deliver over 70,000 letters. Imagine being sentenced for the entire span of human history. This unparalleled punishment not only surpasses any reasonable human lifespan, it also highlights how the legal system can sometimes take things to an outrageous extreme. While most sentences are meant to fit the crime, this one raises eyebrows and invites questions about fairness and proportionality in punishment. Where do we draw the line when it comes to accountability? It also makes us wonder about the purpose of such lengthy sentences. Are they meant to deter others, or do they simply reflect a system that can occasionally lose sight of reason? Here's a wild fact about the Baltic Sea. This stunning body of water is known not just for its beauty, but also for the secrets it holds in its starry skies. The Baltic Sea is a unique environment shaped by both geography and history, offering a glimpse into the past. When you look up at those stars, you're witnessing a cosmic spectacle that's been forming for millions of years. Scientists believe that the light filtering through the atmosphere carries stories from ancient times, making every glance upward a connection to history. This captivating phenomenon is like holding a piece of time itself, as the stars have seen the Earth change and evolve over eons. Imagine navigating on a clear night and feeling the pull of those timeless displays shining overhead. The Baltic Sea's influence isn't just visible during the day. Its night sky becomes a canvas of wonder, inspiring awe in everyone lucky enough to experience it. So whether you're sailing, swimming, or simply stargazing, the magic of the Baltic Sea invites you to look up and ponder the mysteries of the universe. Here's a wild fact about Merdeka's futuristic design. This 18th building in Malaysia is currently under construction and aims to capture the imagination of all who see it. Its unique design resembles a gigantic opening, making it look like something straight out of a science fiction novel. In fact, many people have compared its appearance to the famous Broins Wachinsi, which adds to its allure. Merdeka is not just another skyscraper. It symbolizes Malaysia's rapid development and aspirations for the future. As architects push the boundaries of design, structures like Merdeka challenge our perceptions of what buildings can look like and represent. The building is set to evoke a futuristic or even a post-era cosmic era, blending art and architecture in astonishing ways. Once completed, Merdeka will stand as a testament to innovation and creativity, drawing both locals and tourists alike to marvel at its stunning aesthetic. Could this building redefine the skyline and inspire more futuristic designs in Malaysia and beyond? Here's something incredible about Nigeria's population growth. Nigeria stands tall as the most populous nation on the African continent, with a staggering population of 223 million people as of 2023. This figure represents over 16% of Africa's entire population, showcasing Nigeria's prominence in the region. The country is a vibrant mosaic of diverse cultures, languages, and traditions, each contributing to its unique identity. Experts anticipate that by 2050, Nigeria's population could surpass 400 million, potentially making it the third most populous country in the world after India and China. This rapid growth offers a glimpse into a rich tapestry of life, highlighted by the bustling markets of Lagos and the serene landscapes of its northern regions. However, alongside these exciting predictions come significant challenges. The government will need to enhance infrastructure, education, and healthcare systems to support such a vast population. Nigeria's journey in managing this demographic boom is not only a national story, but an important narrative for the world, as it adjusts and adapts to its evolving role on the global stage. Did you know hummingbirds are essential pollinators? These tiny birds, often weighing less than a penny, have a huge impact on our planet's ecology. Hummingbirds primarily feed on nectar from flowers, which they gather using their long, specialized beaks and rapid wing beats. As they flit from blossom to blossom, they inadvertently transfer pollen, facilitating the reproduction of many plant species. In fact, roughly 20,000 species of plants rely on hummingbirds for pollination, including some fruits like strawberries and guavas. This important relationship not only helps these plants flourish, but also supports entire ecosystems, providing food and habitat for countless other animals. Without hummingbirds, the growth of various flowering plants would decline, leading to negative effects on biodiversity. So next time you catch a glimpse of these vibrant little wonders, remember that their role goes far beyond their beauty. They are vital to the ecological balance of our world. Isn't it fascinating how such small creatures can have such a big impact? Have you ever wondered why America is so diverse? From the sun-soaked beaches of Florida to the snow-capped peaks of the Rocky Mountains, the United States truly exemplifies a land of contrasts. This dynamic nation is home to an astonishing variety of landscapes, climates, and cultures across its 50 states. In California, adventurers wander through towering redwood forests that seem to touch the sky, while in Texas, vast deserts stretch endlessly under a blazing sun. The lush greenery of the Pacific Northwest provides a sharp contrast to the arid plains of the Midwest, showcasing nature's diversity. Culturally, the melting pot of influences stemming from immigration and indigenous histories enriches American life. New Orleans dazzles with lively street festivals filled with music and revelry, while Utah offers tranquil deserts that invite spiritual reflection. Silicon Valley stands as a beacon of tech innovation, representing America's forward-thinking spirit. This remarkable contrast not only makes for breathtaking travel experiences, but also shapes the nation's identity, highlighting communities formed in unexpected places. Isn't it fascinating how one nation can hold such varied treasures? Let's uncover the truth about tequila's origins. Tequila, a beloved spirit, has a fascinating story tied to the blue agave plant. To be legally recognized as tequila, it must be made from this particular agave variety, specifically using its heart, called the piña. Interestingly, these piñas take about 8 to 12 years to mature, ensuring that each bottle of tequila is the result of careful cultivation and patience. The magic doesn't stop there. Tequila production is strictly regulated. Only agave harvested from designated regions in Mexico can bear the name tequila, protecting its authenticity and heritage. This means that the intricate process of growing, harvesting, and distilling is steeped in tradition. Whether enjoyed in a cocktail or sipped neat, each glass of tequila carries the rich flavors of its birthplace. So the next time you indulge in this iconic drink, remember the journey it took from the fields of Mexico to your glass, and appreciate the craftsmanship behind every sip. Did you know Zidane starring in a movie? Zinedine Zidane, a name synonymous with football greatness, stepped into the world of cinema with a memorable role in Asterix at the Olympic Games. In this film, Zidane portrays a skilled Egyptian character, showcasing talents beyond his remarkable skills on the pitch. This appearance highlights his versatility and willingness to explore new creative avenues. Football fans admire Zidane not just for his legendary plays and game-winning goals, but also for his charm and charisma that translates well to the big screen. The film itself is a whimsical take on the classic comic series, blending humor with adventure, and Zidane's participation adds an exciting twist for viewers. His role may not have won him an Oscar, but it certainly allowed people to see a different side of this football icon. Zidane's transition from sports to acting inspires many, proving that talent can shine in various arenas when one is open to new challenges. Who knew that a football superstar could also make us laugh and marvel as an Egyptian character? Discover Angola's hidden gems and natural wonders. Nestled in Southwest Africa, Angola is a treasure trove of stunning landscapes and breathtaking sights, often flying under the radar for many travelers. One of its most remarkable highlights is the Ruacana Falls, a spectacular waterfall that ranks among Africa's largest. Imagine standing before torrents of water cascading down rocky cliffs, creating a mist that sparkles in the sunlight. This is a sight that will captivate any adventurer. But the beauty of Angola doesn't stop there. Head over to Iona National Park, a vast expanse characterized by striking desert landscapes and rich biodiversity. Here you can wander through golden dunes, rugged canyons, and even catch a glimpse of extraordinary wildlife, such as the elusive desert-adapted elephants and various species of antelope. As the sun sets, don't miss the chance to gaze at the dazzling night sky. Iona is renowned for its exceptional stargazing opportunities thanks to minimal light pollution. Angola truly offers a unique blend of natural wonders that beckon nature enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike. Is it really true that Darwin shaped evolution? Between 1838 and 1841, Charles Darwin was deeply engaged in his scientific work and thoughtful contemplation in London, which led him to develop his groundbreaking theory of evolution. During these years, he carefully studied the natural world and collected extensive data about various species. His keen observations, alongside experiences from his voyage on the HMS Beagle, helped him begin connecting the dots about how species adapt and change over time. Darwin's insights challenged the prevailing views of his day, suggesting that all life is interconnected through a process of natural selection. Imagine the impact of such ideas, born from hours of inquiry and reflection. This transformative period not only influenced Darwin's work, but also profoundly altered how we understand life on Earth. Today, his theory remains a cornerstone of biology, explaining the diversity of life and the mechanisms behind evolution. It's fascinating to think how a few years of dedicated thought in one city sparked a scientific revolution that continues to shape our understanding of the natural world. Can you envision the world without Darwin's insights? Hard to believe, but Therizinosaurus was a giant herbivore. This fascinating dinosaur truly stands out in the prehistoric world with its gigantic ostrich-like body and remarkable claws that can reach over 3 feet long. At first glance, paleontologists thought these massive claws were perfect for tearing into flesh, leading them to believe Therizinosaurus was a fearsome predator. However, further studies revealed a surprising twist. This dinosaur primarily feasted on plants. The unusual combination of its large size, awkward gait, and those impressive claws raises interesting questions about how it adapted to a herbivorous lifestyle. How did the Therizinosaurus use its long claws? Some scientists suggest they helped it pull tough vegetation or even defend against predators. This remarkable evolutionary design challenges our understanding of dinosaur diets and behaviors, highlighting the complexity of life millions of years ago. Did you know ancient Incas washed their hair with cow urine? This might sound strange to us, but it highlights just how resourceful the Inca civilization was. The Incas thrived in the Andean region of South America long before modern shampoos existed, and they had to make the most of available resources. Cow urine, rich in ammonia, served as an effective cleanser for their hair. Ammonia works to break down oils and dirt, leaving hair looking fresh and clean. The Incas believed in using natural substances, often derived from animals or plants, for their everyday needs. While we might opt for coconut oil or herbal concoctions today, the Inca approach illustrates a deep connection with their environment and a clever way to address their grooming needs. Imagine how different their beauty rituals were compared to ours. Even though cow urine may not be a popular choice for hair care now, exploring ancient practices can give us intriguing insights into the cultures that shaped history. What else will we discover about these fascinating civilizations? Is it really true that underwater waterfalls exist? Absolutely. One of the most fascinating examples is the Denmark Strait Cataract, where cold, dense water plunges into the warmer ocean below, creating enormous cascades that flow out of sight. This stunning phenomenon happens when the temperature difference between the two water layers causes the heavier, cold water to sink. It's like watching a waterfall under the sea. These underwater cascades serve as a reminder that waterfalls are not just the beautiful ones we see on land. Factors like geographical features and weather conditions play crucial roles in these underwater wonders. The cold and warm water mix causes significant changes in ocean currents, which can affect marine life and even the climate. So the next time you think of waterfalls, remember that beneath the ocean surface, a whole new world of cascading beauty awaits. Who invented the first sports bra? It turns out the truth is that the first sports bra was created by two innovative women, Lisa Lindahl and Polly Smith, in the 1970s. Frustrated by the lack of suitable athletic wear for women, they were inspired to repurpose men's athletic supporters into a functional garment for female athletes. This creative solution meant that women could finally enjoy physical activities without discomfort. Their invention was more than just a clever idea. It marked the beginning of an entirely new category of women's sportswear. As more women began participating in sports, the demand for supportive and practical clothing grew. This led to the evolution of the sports bra into a vital piece of athletic gear, tailored specifically for women's needs. Today, sports bras come in all kinds of styles and designs, offering various levels of support for different types of activities. Thanks to Lindahl and Smith and their resourceful thinking, now athletes of all ages can enjoy sports with comfort and confidence. Isn't it amazing how a simple idea can change the landscape of sportswear? What happens when canaries start crowing early? While you might associate early morning crowing with roosters, canaries have their own way of marking their territory. These colorful birds often sing their unique tunes at dawn, announcing their presence to others in the area. For canaries, this crowing isn't just a charming wake-up call, it serves a vital purpose. Canaries are known for their melodious voices, and their crowing is a way of declaring dominance over their space, warning other males to stay away. Interestingly, this behavior can vary among breeds, with some canaries being more vocal than others. Their calls can be heard echoing in backyards and gardens, creating a delightful morning chorus. So next time you hear a canary singing as the sun rises, remember it's not just about music, it's about establishing who's boss. Their natural instinct to claim territory adds a layer of complexity to their behavior, revealing just how fascinating these small birds can be. Hard to believe, but the universe is expanding. This mind-blowing fact is driven by dark energy, a mysterious force pushing galaxies away from one another. And imagine the vast night sky filled with countless stars and galaxies. Every day they are getting farther apart. Since the Big Bang, about 13.8 billion years ago, space itself has been stretching, and dark energy plays a crucial role in accelerating that growth. Although it makes up around 68% of the universe, scientists still don't fully understand what dark energy is. Some theories suggest it has properties similar to a vacuum, while others link it to the fabric of space itself. This cosmic enigma not only shapes our universe, but also raises questions about its ultimate fate. Will galaxies continue to drift apart forever? Or is there more to the story? The quest to uncover the secrets of dark energy is one of the biggest challenges in modern astrophysics. Believe it or not, Americans lost over $3 billion to scams. In 2023, online fraud became a major problem, making everyday people prime targets. Scammers have gotten incredibly clever, using tricks like phishing, where they send fake emails to steal personal information, and tech support fraud, where they pose as helpful technicians to gain access to your computer. Investment schemes also caught many unsuspecting victims, luring them with promises of high returns that never come. These scams show just how essential cybersecurity has become in our lives. With our increasing reliance on the internet for everything from banking to shopping, it's crucial to recognize the signs of fraud and protect ourselves. Awareness is key. Have you checked how secure your online activities are lately? Vigilance can save your money and peace of mind. You might be shocked to learn that McLaren built a supercar. This impressive vehicle is actually a full-scale replica made from more than 340,000 Lego bricks, showcasing the perfect blend of engineering and creativity. Powered by nearly 800 electric motors, this unique model is not just a toy, it's a testament to what can be achieved when passion meets innovation. Each Lego piece contributes to a stunning assembly that mimics the design of one of McLaren's iconic cars, capturing every curve and detail. This endeavor highlights how modern technology and classic play can intertwine, sparking imaginations and inspiring future generations. Just imagine seeing a sleek sports car, built entirely from colorful plastic bricks zooming around. It's an exciting reminder that even the most serious engineering challenges can be approached with a playful spirit. How cool is it that we can turn childhood toys into incredible works of art and engineering? Prepare to be amazed by household dust. This seemingly innocuous substance hides a surprising variety of particles. Did you know that a significant portion of household dust comes from dead skin cells? Humans shed millions of these tiny cells every day, which easily mix in with other materials. If you have pets, their contribution is substantial too. Pet dander, which is made up of fur, skin flakes, and even saliva, ends up as part of the dust in your home. But that's not all. When the weather warms up, pollen from plants and trees finds its way indoors, adding to the mix. This cocktail of particles may seem harmless, but it can affect air quality, especially for those with allergies or respiratory issues. So next time you reach for that dust rag, remember that what you're cleaning is a complex blend of everyday life. Have you ever stopped to think about what's really in your dust? You might be shocked to learn about crocodile icefish. These fascinating creatures have developed a remarkable way to adapt to their freezing habitats. Living in the icy waters of Antarctica, they cannot rely on traditional blood to carry oxygen, as most animals do. Instead, their blood contains very few red blood cells. This unique adaptation allows them to absorb oxygen directly from the water through their skin. Surprising as it sounds, the cold environment provides a higher concentration of dissolved oxygen, making this special method possible. Crocodile icefish thrive in temperatures that would be unbearable for many other species, showcasing nature's incredible ability to innovate. So the next time you think about how animals survive in harsh climates, remember these extraordinary fish and their bloodless approach to life in the depths of the Antarctic Sea. Did you know sneezing is more important than you think? When you feel a sneeze coming on, it's your body's way of clearing irritants from your nose or throat. Surprisingly, many people try to suppress this natural reaction, thinking it's just a minor annoyance. However, stifling a sneeze can lead to unexpected health complications, such as bursting a blood vessel. This happens because the sudden pressure from holding back a sneeze can affect blood vessels in your head and neck. Although such serious outcomes are extremely rare, the risk of complications reminds us of how vital our body's reflexes are. Sneezing not only helps protect our health, but it's also a sign that our immune system is hard at work. So the next time you feel a sneeze coming, think twice before trying to hold it in. Let it out naturally to keep yourself safe and healthy. Hard to believe, but love can confuse your mind. New studies show that when you fall in love, your brain undergoes some surprising changes. This powerful emotion has the ability to impair cognitive functions, making people act irrationally or say things they don't mean. When we're smitten, our brains release a cocktail of chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which can create euphoric feelings, but may also cloud our judgment. Have you ever found yourself making a bold declaration or a whimsical decision for a crush that you later regretted? It turns out you're not alone. Love can make us overlook red flags or ignore better options, steering our choices in unexpected directions. While being in love is often thrilling, it's essential to be aware of how it can alter our thinking. So next time you feel your heart racing, remember to keep your wits about you. What if I told you about Kylie Jenner's success story? At just 21, Kylie Jenner became the world's youngest billionaire, a title she earned through her brainchild, Kylie Cosmetics. Starting with her first lip kit in 2015, she masterfully leveraged social media to build a massive following and market her beauty products. By engaging her audience on platforms like Instagram, she turned a passion for makeup into a multi-million-dollar empire. Now, her brand includes a variety of cosmetics and skincare lines that appeal to fans worldwide. Kylie's entrepreneurial spirit and savvy marketing strategies have made her a role model for aspiring business owners. Her journey emphasizes the power of social media in today's business landscape, showcasing how anyone with creativity and determination can achieve incredible success. Isn't it inspiring to witness such a young entrepreneur making waves in the industry? Meet the Dylannators, Dylan Doza's passionate fan club. These dedicated fans have created a vibrant community that follows Dylan's journey through music and social media. Dylan, a rising star known for his catchy tunes, captivates listeners with his unique sound and engaging personality. The Dylannators support him by sharing his music, attending his concerts, and participating in online fan events. They come together to celebrate not just his achievements, but also to create a sense of belonging among fans. With their enthusiastic posts and creative fan art, you can feel their hype and energy surrounding Dylan's projects. This fandom is more than just admiration. It's about building friendships and sharing a love for music. So if you haven't yet heard of the Dylannators, check out their vibrant community and see what all the excitement is about. Watch out! Yard work can be surprisingly dangerous. Over the past decade, nearly 6,000 fatalities from yard work-related accidents have been reported, shocking many who think of gardening and lawn care as harmless activities. Mowing the lawn or trimming hedges may seem simple, but around 3.2 million people have ended up in emergency rooms due to injuries related to these tasks. Common risks include cuts from lawnmowers, falls from ladders while pruning trees, and even heat exhaustion on hot days. It's crucial to take safety precautions, like wearing protective gear and staying hydrated to prevent accidents. So before you grab those gardening tools, remember that your favorite outdoor chores may come with unexpected hazards. Being aware of these dangers helps keep these activities enjoyable and safe. Are you ready to tackle your yard with care? Did you know Turkey loves bread more than anyone else? In Turkey, bread consumption is especially impressive, with each person averaging about 440 pounds each year. This staggering amount makes Turkey the largest consumer of bread per capita in the world. Bread is not just a side dish in Turkish culture, it's a fundamental part of daily life. Popular varieties like ekmek, a soft and fluffy bread often enjoyed fresh from the oven, and simit, a delicious sesame-crusted bread that's perfect for snacks, are staples in households across the country. Turkish meals are incomplete without these breads, which pair beautifully with various dips, cheeses, and meats. Additionally, sharing bread signifies hospitality and warmth in Turkish culture, often seen during family gatherings and celebrations. The abundance of bread reflects not only dietary habits, but also cultural identity, making it a centerpiece of social interaction in Turkey. So next time you bite into a piece of bread, think about the love and tradition that flourishes in every loaf, especially in Turkey. Check out these crazy survival skills of cockroaches. Cockroaches are truly amazing when it comes to survival. Did you know they can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes? This ability helps them endure tough conditions, like being submerged in water or escaping from predators. What's even more mind-blowing is that a cockroach can live for about a month without food. Instead of panicking, they conserve energy and continue to search for alternative sources of nourishment. These fascinating insects have made their way into countless environments, whether it's a damp basement or a warm kitchen. Their remarkable adaptability allows them to thrive almost anywhere. Cockroaches have existed for millions of years, showcasing their resilience through natural disasters and changing climates. So the next time you see one of these critters scurrying across your floor, remember they're not just pests, they are survivors of the natural world, equipped with skills that many creatures envy. Can you believe how tough these little guys are? Why is Rafflesia arnoldi the world's largest flower? This remarkable plant, native to the rainforests of Southeast Asia, astonishes everyone with its size, boasting a diameter of over 1 meter and weighing around 9 kilograms. Known as the corpse flower due to its unpleasant smell that resembles decaying flesh, Rafflesia arnoldi primarily attracts pollinators like flies, which are drawn to its scent. It doesn't have traditional roots, leaves, or stems. Instead, it lives as a parasite within its host plant, mainly the vine Tetrastigma. The flower forms from a bud after a long waiting period, often taking months to bloom. Once it does, the stunning but stinky blossom lasts only about 5 to 7 days. This fascinating life cycle and unique strategy help Rafflesia arnoldia maintain its position as a highlight of biodiversity in the tropical rainforest ecosystem. It's a true testament to nature's creativity and complexity, reminding us how extraordinary the plant kingdom can be. What do you think of this incredible giant? Let's uncover the truth about Pinocchio's name. The name Pinocchio has a delightful origin rooted in the Tuscan dialect of Italy. It comes from the word pino, which means pine tree, reflecting a deep connection to nature. The addition of the diminutive suffix aqueo transforms it into little pine. This makes sense as the beloved character created by Carlo Collodi is famously carved from wood, embodying the spirit of a tree. Imagine a world where a simple name holds the essence of childhood and adventure. Pinocchio, with his iconic long nose and whimsical escapades, symbolizes growth and transformation, much like a young tree reaching for the sky. His journey from a wooden puppet to a real boy resonates with the timeless values of honesty and bravery. Isn't it fascinating how a name can tell such a rich story? You won't believe this about octopus limbs. Many people think octopuses have tentacles, but that's not quite right. In fact, octopuses possess 8 limbs called arms, which are quite different from tentacles. Tentacles are specialized limbs that have suckers only at their tips, like those of squid and cuttlefish. Octopus arms, on the other hand, are equipped with suckers along most of their length, allowing for incredible grip and manipulation of objects. This unique structure helps octopuses perform astonishing feats, like opening jars and interacting with their environment in clever ways. Plus, their arms are incredibly flexible and can even taste what they touch. So next time you see an octopus, remember, it's not just about the number of limbs. The way those arms work makes them truly special in the animal kingdom. Isn't that fascinating? You might be shocked to learn that days are getting longer. This fascinating phenomenon happens because the moon, while orbiting our planet, is gradually slowing the Earth's rotation. Each century, our days increase by about 1.7 milliseconds. You may wonder how this tiny change really affects us. Well, it's all related to the gravitational pull between the Earth and the moon. As the moon pulls on the Earth, it creates tides that move in and out, influencing the planet's spin. Imagine a spinning figure skater who slows down by extending their arms. This is similar to how the gravitational interaction works. Over millions of years, this gentle tug of the moon could mean that days have become significantly longer than they were in the past. It also raises intriguing questions about our planet's future and the rhythm of life. Will future generations experience longer days? How will this gradual change play out over time? This cosmic dance between the Earth and Moon reminds us how connected we are to the universe. Did you know the Earth was first seen from space? On December 7, 1972, the Apollo 17 crew took an incredible photograph that forever changed our view of our planet. This iconic image, known as the Blue Marble, shows the Earth in stunning detail from about 29,000 kilometers, 18,000 miles away, floating beautifully against the backdrop of space. The astronauts aboard were on a journey to explore the moon, but upon turning back toward Earth, they captured a breathtaking sight that illustrated the fragility and beauty of our home. The photograph reveals the blue oceans, white clouds, and the vibrant colors of Earth's land masses, reminding us of our connection to the planet and each other. This image sparked a new understanding of environmentalism and our responsibility to protect the Earth. Can you imagine the feeling of seeing our entire planet from such a distance? Could rabbit meat really be dangerous for survivalists? A diet consisting solely of rabbit meat can lead to a troubling condition known as protein poisoning, or rabbit starvation. This happens because rabbit meat is extremely lean, providing an abundance of protein but not enough fat to keep your body functioning properly. When survivalists or explorers venture into the wild and rely only on this meat, they may unknowingly put their health at serious risk. The human body needs a balance of nutrients, including fats, to support vital functions and energy levels. Without enough fat in their diet, individuals may suffer from symptoms like fatigue, weakness, and even organ problems. Historical accounts reveal that those who depended on lean game, like rabbits, often face this alarming issue. Therefore, it's crucial to remember that variety in our diets is essential for good health, no matter the circumstances. Next time you think of a meat-heavy meal, consider mixing in some healthy fats to keep your body happy and healthy. Did you know that Hong Kong has a wild urban labyrinth? Kowloon Walled City, once a haven for thousands of residents, is an astonishing example of how a complex mix of history and lack of formal governance shaped an entire community. With its construction beginning in the 1950s, it grew without much regulation, resulting in tightly stacked buildings and chaotic layouts that seem to defy standard city planning. Residents built shops, homes, and even recreational spaces within a tangled web of interconnected structures. The dense living conditions sparked a unique culture, fostering a sense of cooperation among neighbors. At its peak, Kowloon Walled City housed around 30,000 people in just 6 acres. Despite its infamous reputation, this urban maze became a symbol of resilience and creativity, making it an intriguing spot for urban explorers and historians alike. What secrets does this bustling city still hold? You might be shocked to learn that oceans produce our oxygen. While we often think of forests as the lungs of the earth, they actually take a back seat to the mighty oceans when it comes to oxygen production. The real powerhouses are tiny marine organisms called phytoplankton. These microscopic plants live in the sunlit surface layer of the ocean and are crucial for generating oxygen through photosynthesis. In fact, it's estimated that phytoplankton accounts for about 50 to 80% of the oxygen we breathe. This means that every second breath you take is thanks to these oceanic superheroes. Not only do they clean the air, but they also form the foundation of the marine food web, supporting countless species, from tiny zooplankton to massive whales. So next time you take a deep breath, remember to thank the oceans and all the tiny life forms within them. What happens when mayonnaise meets ice cream? In 2018, a UK shop made waves by introducing mayonnaise-flavored ice cream, pushing the boundaries of dessert innovation. This unique treat combined the creamy elements of dairy and egg, but reactions were divided. Many customers likened the taste to custard, though they noted it came with trust issues. The surprising mix raised eyebrows as people questioned whether this was genius or just plain weird. Some adventurous foodies were curious enough to take a scoop, while others turned up their noses at the idea. Fascinated diners took to social media to share their experiences, posting both excited reviews and humorous critiques. The shop aimed to challenge conventional flavors and spark conversation, and they certainly succeeded. Would you dare to try this unconventional dessert? With its outlandish flavor profile, mayonnaise ice cream invites both daring adventurers and the cautious to explore the world of flavors like never before. Discover the shocking truth about Victorian beauty standards. In the quest for beauty during the Victorian era, people often turned to dangerous and toxic substances, including arsenic, to achieve the desired look. These perilous beauty methods included using arsenic-based powders to lighten skin and even consuming arsenic pills, all in the name of elegance and refinement. While this might sound unbelievable today, it reflects a time when societal pressure dictated extreme measures for appearance. Thankfully, modern cosmetic science has evolved significantly, with strict regulations ensuring that beauty products are safe for use. Innovations in skincare and makeup now prioritize health, allowing individuals to enhance their beauty without risking their well-being. The contrast between these hazardous Victorian practices and today's safer options serves as a powerful reminder of how far we've come in understanding beauty and health. What other surprising practices do you think history holds? Esports is booming. Have you noticed the rise? This industry has transformed into a multi-billion-dollar global phenomenon, attracting millions of fans. Countries around the world are hopping on board, but South Korea leads the charge with cutting-edge gaming technology, impressive training facilities, and thrilling international competitions. As the birthplace of popular titles like StarCraft and League of Legends, South Korea has created an environment where esports are not just a pastime, but a genuine career option for talented gamers. Many young players dedicate countless hours honing their skills, hoping to make it into professional leagues. Meanwhile, the government's support for esports infrastructure and organizations, alongside partnerships with educational institutions, shines a spotlight on the potential in this field. With major tournaments drawing huge crowds and lucrative sponsorship deals, the question isn't whether esports is a trend, but rather how far will it go? Did you know PTSD can heighten your senses? This intriguing phenomenon often causes individuals with post-traumatic stress disorder to become unusually aware of their surroundings. When experiencing PTSD, a person might feel like they are always on high alert, as if their senses are dialed up to 11. This heightened sensitivity can make everyday experiences overwhelming, from the rustling of leaves to the sounds of a bustling city. Imagine walking through a park and suddenly feeling intensely aware of every sound, smell, and movement around you. This is a reality for many. Such constant vigilance can interfere with daily life, leading to anxiety, irritability, and even difficulty concentrating. People with PTSD might find it hard to relax or enjoy social activities, as they often feel the weight of their heightened awareness. Understanding these challenges is critical for supporting loved ones affected by PTSD. It sheds light on the importance of seeking help, which can lead to effective coping strategies and improve emotional well-being. Isn't it fascinating how our minds work in such complex ways? Here's a wild fact about carmine production. Did you know that most of the world's carmine comes from Peru? This vibrant red pigment is made from millions of tiny cochineal insects, which are meticulously harvested every year. Cochineal insects thrive on cacti in the region, and the extraction process is quite fascinating. Workers collect the insects and then dry them, turning them into a fine powder. This natural dye is prized not only for its stunning color, but also for its safety compared to synthetic alternatives. You can find carmine in everything from cosmetics to food products, like candies and yogurt. As consumers become more aware of what's in their products, the demand for natural dyes like carmine continues to rise. So next time you see a bright red item, remember the incredible journey it took from tiny insects to your hands. How amazing is that? Have you ever wondered about the Wright brothers' famous flight? In 1910, Orville and Wilbur Wright, renowned for inventing controlled flight, soared through the skies together for the first time. Their father, fearing he might lose both sons to a tragic accident, had been hesitant to let them fly together. This singular flight represents a pivotal moment in aviation history, showcasing the groundbreaking work they had achieved in developing the airplane. The brothers were visionaries, constantly experimenting and refining their designs. Flying together allowed them to share in the joy and excitement of their monumental achievement, cementing their bond both as siblings and as pioneers. Though they had flown separately numerous times before, this special occasion captured the essence of their teamwork and determination. Can you imagine the thrill they felt launching into the air, knowing they were making history? Is it really true that chess boosts your brain power? Experts say yes. Engaging in activities like chess and Sudoku can supercharge your brain, promoting better memory, problem-solving skills, and strategic thinking. Cognitive scientists have found that these classic games aren't just fun, they serve as powerful tools in keeping your mind sharp, regardless of your age. Whether you're a seasoned chess player or just starting to explore Sudoku, both hobbies offer more than entertainment. They require players to think critically, anticipate moves, and solve complex problems, fostering a workout for your brain that many other activities don't provide. The best part? You can practice these games anywhere, from a cozy corner of your home to a cafe with friends. So if you're looking for enjoyable ways to enhance your mental skills and keep your cognitive abilities in top shape, grab a chessboard or a Sudoku puzzle. Who knew having fun could be such a great investment in your brain health? Did you know the Northern Lights can make sounds? In a fascinating study conducted in 2016, researchers discovered that the aurora borealis, also known as the Northern Lights, isn't just a visual spectacle. It can produce sounds too. Using specialized equipment, scientists recorded subtle noises accompanying the vibrant displays of light, often described as crackling or buzzing sounds. This groundbreaking finding opens up new ways for us to experience the beauty of the aurora. Imagine standing under a colorful sky while also hearing the gentle whispers of nature's own light show. The emergence of sound and visual phenomena might change how we appreciate auroras in the future, inviting further research into this intriguing relationship. It raises questions about the natural world and our senses. What else could we discover if we look and listen more closely? The aurora borealis, which attracts countless visitors to regions like Alaska and Norway, may become an even richer experience as we learn more about these mysterious sounds. Who knows what other secrets the Northern Lights might reveal? What if I told you Arabian perfumes last for years? These captivating scents, crafted from rich oils, have an impressive longevity that beats most Western alcohol-based fragrances. Traditional Arabian perfumes are designed to mature over time, often becoming deeper and more complex with age, much like fine wine. This is quite different from many Western perfumes, which tend to fade within hours. The secret lies in the high-quality ingredients, often sourced from flowers, spices, and natural resins that are blended to create a unique olfactory experience. When you apply an Arabian perfume, you're not just wearing a scent, you're embracing a rich cultural heritage that values craftsmanship and time. Imagine selecting a fragrance that tells a story, evolving as you wear it. Have you ever thought about how a scent can capture memories and moments, lingering on your skin and in the air long after you've left the room? Is it really true that olphium changes color? This fascinating chemical element, olphium, showcases a vibrant transformation that leaves many people intrigued. When you first encounter olphium, it appears as a bright yellow substance, almost like a burst of sunshine. However, heat it up or burn it and watch as it transitions into a striking red liquid, glowing with energy. Ignite olphium with a blue flame, and you've got a color-changing spectacle that highlights the beauty of chemistry. What's even more remarkable is that olphium can produce all three primary colors: yellow, red, and blue. This unique ability not only makes olphium an interesting subject for chemists, but also sparks curiosity about how elements can interact with heat and flame. Each color change represents a transformation in the element's properties, demonstrating the dynamic nature of matter. Isn't science just amazing? Did you know about Komodo cordis and its dangers? Komodo cordis is a rare but life-threatening condition that hits when someone experiences a sudden blow to the chest, like during contact sports or even freak accidents. This exciting yet scary phenomenon can disrupt the heart's electrical signals at just the wrong moment, leading to dangerous arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats. What makes Komodo cordis particularly alarming is that it can strike anyone, regardless of age or fitness level, and if not treated swiftly, within a critical 3-minute window, it can result in death. Early recognition and quick medical response are vital because restoring a normal heart rhythm can save a life. Knowing how to react in case of a chest impact, like immediately calling for help and performing CPR, can make all the difference in preventing tragedy. So are you prepared to act if you ever witness such a situation? Did you know that cows can help catch criminals? In a bizarre turn of events in Seminole County, Florida, a herd of cows played an unexpected role in capturing a fugitive. After crashing a stolen SUV, a suspect attempted to evade the authorities by hiding in a nearby field. Little did she know that the cows were ready to spring into action. As she tried to slip away, the cows began chasing her across the pasture, their movements drawing the attention of the police. Thanks to this unexpected herd of bovine helpers, officers were alerted to her location. A helicopter even recorded the surreal chase, turning what could have been a routine capture into a headline-making spectacle. This incident shows just how unpredictable life can be, proving that sometimes nature can lend a hand in ways we least expect. Surprisingly, it's a fact that most emails are spam. Did you know that a staggering 97% of all emails sent around the globe are classified as spam? This unwanted flood of messages fills our inboxes with everything from deceptive schemes to endless advertisements. Besides being annoying, spam can significantly harm businesses, costing them billions annually. Think about the millions of hours employees waste sifting through their inboxes to find important messages. A good chunk of their productivity is lost dealing with spam, which also leads to hefty expenses for cybersecurity measures designed to combat these pesky messages. Companies have to invest in tools and strategies to filter spam, making it a big financial burden. With this overwhelming amount of spam, it's clear that email users and businesses alike need better ways to manage their inboxes. What steps can we take to tackle this digital nuisance? Here's a wild fact about pupophobia. This unusual fear stems from the Latin word for doll, and it can really take hold during childhood. Pupophobia is the intense fear of puppets and can bring on feelings of anxiety and distress. Imagine being a child at a birthday party, excited about the cake and games, when suddenly a puppet show starts. For some kids, that friendly-looking puppet might feel more like a creepy intruder, triggering panic. Many children experience fears as a normal part of growing up. But for those with pupophobia, the idea that these inanimate figures could be alive makes the fear very real. It's fascinating how our minds can shape fears based on our perceptions and experiences. Understanding this phobia can help parents and caregivers provide comfort and support to children facing it. In fact, a gentle introduction to puppets, such as showing them how they are just toys, can help ease this fear. Have you ever encountered a puppet that gave you an uneasy feeling? Believe it or not, robots can deliver packages now. The Acento Pro robot is an incredible example of technology in action, designed to patrol, deliver packages, and monitor its environment. This autonomous delivery robot moves independently, reaching speeds of up to 7.5 mph. Equipped with high-tech cameras and LiDAR sensors, it can navigate obstacles and ensure safe passage while carrying your packages. Imagine a sleek robot gliding down your street, making it easier for deliveries to happen without human intervention. These robots are not just about speed, they also enhance efficiency and safety in logistics. As they patrol designated areas, they gather data from their surroundings, which helps improve future deliveries and traffic patterns. Could this be the future of package delivery? It's both fascinating and somewhat mind-blowing to think that artificial intelligence is stepping into roles traditionally held by humans. With the advancement of technology, we might soon see Acento Pro and similar robots becoming a regular sight in neighborhoods. What do you think about having robots deliver your next package? Turns out, the truth is that travel was heavy. In the past, early travelers had to rely on portmanteaus, which were large, cumbersome wooden boxes. Imagine carrying a hefty suitcase that had legs, making it difficult to lug around. These bulky boxes were not just awkward, but also required a lot of energy to move from one place to another. Unlike the wheeled suitcases we use today, which glide smoothly beside us with little effort, these early travel containers made lightweight travel feel like a fantasy. Portmanteaus were filled with everything a traveler might need, but their weight was a significant drawback. As people roamed from town to town, the sheer effort of carrying these wooden boxes made every journey exhausting. Thankfully, innovators eventually created more practical solutions, paving the way for the sleek and convenient luggage we know today. Can you imagine hiking with one of those instead of a modern suitcase? Did you know A is missing from numbers 1 to 1000? It's fascinating to explore how the letter A doesn't show up in any numeral from 1 to 999. This curious quirk of the English language highlights unexpected patterns that can emerge in everyday counting. If you think about it, as we count in English, we use a combination of words like 1, 2, 3, and so on, none of which contain the letter A. The only time you'll encounter A in the context of counting happens when we get to the word thousand in 1000. Just imagine the oddity of saying 1000 without that letter appearing in all the earlier numbers. This little observation prompts us to appreciate the intricacies and surprises of language, even in places we might not expect. It's like a hidden treasure in a familiar landscape. Once you notice it, you can't help but grin at the uniqueness of it all. How many more quirky patterns can you find in everyday language? This might surprise you. Earth has a rhythmic pulse. Scientists have detected a fascinating microseismic pulse that occurs every 26 seconds, originating from the depths of the ocean. This rhythmic phenomenon is like the planet's heartbeat, resonating through the Earth in an intriguing way. Researchers believe these pulses might be linked to ocean waves, but the exact cause remains a mystery. Isn't it amazing to think about how our planet is constantly in motion, even when it seems perfectly still? Every 26 seconds, the Earth vibrates, sending tiny ripples through the ground that we might not even feel. While some scientists suggest that undersea earthquakes or the interaction of ocean currents could play a role, no one has pinpointed the exact trigger yet. This ongoing mystery opens up exciting avenues for scientific exploration, inviting us to learn more about our dynamic planet. Understanding these pulses could provide clues about ocean dynamics, geology, and even climate change. So next time you think about the Earth, remember it's moving to its own rhythmic beat. Is it really true that Curiosity rover is still exploring Mars? Since its landing on the Red Planet in 2012, the Curiosity rover has been tirelessly climbing mountains and analyzing rocks in its quest for signs of life. Equipped with high-tech tools, Curiosity sends back incredible data, illuminating what Mars was like billions of years ago. Scientists eagerly study its findings, which help us understand not just Mars, but also the possibilities of life beyond Earth. Curiosity's discoveries include evidence of ancient lakes and minerals that form in water, suggesting that life could have existed there in the past. Despite facing harsh weather and challenging terrain, this remarkable robot continues to send stunning images and valuable data back to Earth. With each new finding, we move closer to answering the age-old question, is there life out there? Curiosity proves that the quest for knowledge about our universe is never-ending. Prepare to be amazed by the story of the Hunley. This remarkable vessel was the first military submarine and played a pivotal role in naval warfare. Launched in 1863, the Hunley was powered by a unique hand-crank system, requiring incredible teamwork from its crew of 8 brave men. Their main mission came in 1864, when they successfully sank the Union warship Housatonic, making a bold statement about the potential of submarines in combat. The Hunley helped to change the course of naval history, demonstrating how innovations could shift the balance during wartime. Unfortunately, it met a tragic fate soon after, as it sank on its return journey, taking its crew with it. This early submarine was not just an engineering marvel of its time, but it also paved the way for future submarines. The Hunley remains a critical piece of history, illustrating both the ingenuity and dangers of underwater warfare. Did you know Nancy Reagan changed First Lady history? During the 1980s, Nancy Reagan served as First Lady and made quite an impact, despite being the last person to hold this prestigious role without a college degree. At that time, societal expectations for education were shifting, and her position reflected a broader change in how the public viewed the qualifications necessary for such a prominent role. While some criticized her lack of formal education, Nancy used her platform to advocate for important causes like drug awareness through the Just Say No campaign. Her charm, communication skills, and determination allowed her to connect with the American public in unique ways. As the wife of President Ronald Reagan, she also played a significant role in his administration. Nancy's journey as First Lady raised questions about the importance of education and qualifications for leaders, a topic that still resonates today. Discover the hidden gem of Navajo Beach in Greece. Nestled on the island of Zakynthos, Navajo Beach, also known as Shipwreck Beach, boasts breathtaking white sand and sparkling turquoise waters that make it one of the most photographed beaches in the world. The highlight of this picturesque spot is the shipwreck of the Panayotis, which mysteriously washed ashore in 1980. While rumors swirl about its past, including claims of transporting contraband, the shipwreck adds a sense of intrigue that draws visitors from around the globe. Accessing this beautiful beach is part of the adventure, as it's only reachable by boat, leaving tourists with a sense of exclusivity and awe. Surrounded by towering limestone cliffs and the endless sea, Navajo Beach offers an unforgettable backdrop for sunbathing, swimming, and photography. So are you ready to explore this stunning paradise? Explore the eerie world of Victorian postmortem photography. In the 19th century, families faced a unique way to remember their loved ones who had passed away through postmortem photography. This practice involved taking portraits of deceased relatives, often dressed in their best clothes, to capture a final memory. As strange as it may sound today, many saw this as a way to honor and celebrate a person's life. These haunting yet touching pictures often featured the deceased in serene poses, sometimes even propped up as if they were still alive. This ritual reflected the customs of mourning during the Victorian era, where death was a frequent part of life, and memorials took on great importance. Families would keep these photographs as cherished reminders, displaying them in their homes. Although this practice may seem macabre to us now, it offered comfort to grieving families and gave insights into the ways people coped with loss during that time. Can you imagine how different our views on grief would be today without such a fascinating history? Turns out the truth is that water can poison you. Drinking excessive amounts of water can lead to a dangerous condition called water intoxication or hyponatremia. This surprising fact might make you rethink your hydration habits. When a dehydrated person suddenly drinks a lot of water without replenishing essential electrolytes, the balance of salt in their body gets disrupted. Sodium is crucial for many bodily functions, including maintaining proper nerve and muscle activity. If the sodium level becomes too low, it can cause cells to swell, resulting in serious health risks like brain swelling, seizures, or even death. It's particularly dangerous during events like ultramarathons or when excessive water intake occurs without electrolyte balance. So while staying hydrated is important, moderation is key. Have you ever heard about the dangers of drinking too much water? Prepare to be amazed by Jesse James's story. This fascinating film, The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, released in 2007, takes you on a wild ride through the life of one of America's most infamous outlaws. Starring Brad Pitt as the legendary Jesse James, the movie dives deep into the complex relationship between James and Robert Ford, played by Casey Affleck. It's not just about gunfights and robberies, it's a gripping exploration of themes like hero worship, where Ford idolizes James yet is consumed by envy and betrayal. The lush cinematography and haunting score create a tense atmosphere that brings the Wild West to life, immersing viewers in the emotional turmoil of these characters. With stunning performances and a thought-provoking narrative, the film asks us to consider what it truly means to be a hero and the dark side that can lurk behind the myth. Are you ready to unravel this tale of fame and folly? Is it really true that camps can shape culture? The mention of a camp built in Gonley shows how certain places act as key cultural and social hubs. Camp life often fosters a sense of community, where shared experiences bring people together. In Gonley, this camp likely became a melting pot of ideas, traditions, and culinary practices, influencing how food was prepared and enjoyed by its inhabitants. Over time, these shared meals can create lasting bonds among people and contribute to a unique culinary identity. For example, campfire cooking might lead to the evolution of local flavors and dishes, introducing new ingredients and cooking methods. This blending of experiences highlights the importance of community in shaping not just culinary traditions, but also social norms and cultural values. So next time you enjoy a meal shared with friends or family, consider how spaces like Gonley might have inspired similar traditions in your own life. Discover the shocking size of Bingham Canyon Mine. This massive excavation site in Utah is not just big, it's a jaw-dropping marvel of engineering and nature. Stretching over 1 kilometer deep and 4 kilometers wide, Bingham Canyon is the largest open-pit copper mine in the world. When you look at it, you might think a giant spoon has scooped a giant chunk out of the earth. This impressive size allows mining companies to extract copper, gold, and other precious metals, providing vital resources for everyday products, from electrical wiring to electronics. The mine is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and plays a significant role in Utah's economy, employing thousands of workers. However, creating such a vast excavation also raises questions about environmental impacts and sustainability. How do we balance resource extraction with preserving our planet's beauty? Have you ever wondered why coffee grounds matter? Used coffee grounds don't just end up in the trash, they can actually be powerful odor absorbers. These grounds work wonders in refrigerators, freezers, and even rooms by neutralizing strong smells like garlic, fish, or smoke. How do they do this? It's simple. The coffee grounds attract and trap odor molecules, making the air fresher and more pleasant. However, there's a little secret to using them effectively. Always dry the grounds before you put them to work. Fresh, damp coffee grounds can actually develop mold over time, which could create more problems than they solve. So next time you brew a cup of coffee, remember those used grounds have a second life waiting for them. Instead of tossing them away, consider putting them in a bowl in your fridge or on a shelf to freshen up your space. Who knew coffee could do so much? Guess what really drives elephants all day long? Elephants are true foodies, spending up to 18 hours a day munching on a staggering 150 kilograms or 330 pounds of food. Their meals are a delightful mix of grasses, fruits, and even tree bark, providing them with the energy they need to roam vast distances. These gentle giants have incredibly flexible diets, which allow them to thrive in various habitats, from savannas to forests. Their constant foraging plays a crucial role in their ecosystems too. As they clear vegetation and distribute seeds, they help maintain the health of their environment. Just imagine a day spent continuously snacking, all to fuel their majestic presence. Elephants not only rely on their food for sustenance, but also engage in social interactions, sharing meals, and bonding with others in their herd. Isn't it fascinating how much effort goes into feeding these remarkable creatures? Believe it or not, real skeletons were used in Poltergeist. This chilling fact comes from the iconic horror film, where a scene shows the character grappling with skeletons in a muddy pool. Surprisingly, those skeletons were not props. They were real human remains sourced from India. The decision to use actual skeletons instead of artificial ones boiled down to cost, as real skeletons were cheaper. For years, the actors in this 1982 classic had no idea they were interacting with genuine human bones. This revelation adds a layer of eerie authenticity to the film, contributing to its lasting impact on horror cinema. The choice to use real skeletons shocked many fans when it came to light, raising questions about the ethics of using human remains in film. While the movie's supernatural elements are fiction, the behind-the-scenes decision was hauntingly real. Can you imagine the actors' reactions when they found out? It's a reminder of the lengths filmmakers sometimes go to create a chilling atmosphere, and how impactful those choices can be. Guess what really drives the Flat Earth myth? Contrary to popular belief, people in the Middle Ages did not think the Earth was flat. In fact, by around 300 BC, educated folks from various cultures had already recognized that the Earth is spherical. Ancient Greek philosophers like Pythagoras and Aristotle contributed to this understanding, using observations of the stars and the way ships disappeared over the horizon as evidence. So where did the idea of a flat Earth come from? This misconception gained traction long after the Middle Ages, largely thanks to stories like those told by American author Washington Irving in 1828. His writings suggested that explorers, particularly Christopher Columbus, set out to prove the Earth was round. In reality, Columbus's voyage in 1492 had a different goal. By knowing that educated people accepted a round Earth long before Columbus, we can appreciate how misinformation can reshape our understanding of history. Isn't it fascinating how myths can persist? Guess what really drives a yo-yo's history? The yo-yo, now a beloved toy, has surprising origins as a weapon in the 16th century Philippines. Crafted from wood, metal, or clay, early yo-yos were used by warriors for hunting and defense. These ancient versions differed significantly from the sleek, colorful toys we see today. Filipino fighters would swing the yo-yo on a string to take down their enemies, showcasing both skill and creativity in combat. Fast forward to the 1920s, and the yo-yo made its way to the United States, where it transformed into a popular pastime. With help from marketing and celebrity endorsements, the yo-yo quickly gained fame and became a staple of childhood fun. In fact, it remains a favorite for countless kids and adults around the world. Knowing this twist in its history, wouldn't you agree that a simple toy can have a much deeper story? Did you know that black panthers are not a species? Many people think of black panthers as a unique animal, but they are actually just jaguars and leopards that have a special trait called melanism. Melanism is a genetic variation that causes these big cats to develop extra melanin, the pigment responsible for their dark fur. This makes them look completely black, but if you look closely, you can often see their beautiful spots, known as rosettes, shining through in the right light. Both leopards and jaguars are fantastic hunters, adapted to their environments with stealth and strength. While they roam their habitats in Africa, Asia, and the Americas, the appearance of a black panther captivates many, creating a mysterious aura around these magnificent creatures. So next time you hear about a black panther, remember it's really just a leopard or jaguar showing off its unique style. This might surprise you. Flights can land in unexpected places. Ever heard of flights that don't quite reach their planned destinations? It may sound wild, but sometimes planes end up in oceans, deserts, or even remote locations like the Okavango River in Barcelona. When major issues arise, such as technical failures or severe weather, pilots prioritize safety and might opt for landing in these less-than-ideal settings. These emergency landings, while rare, serve as a crucial reminder that aviation safety always comes first. The decision often depends on factors like proximity to nearby airfields, available land, and rescue access. For passengers, the experience can be bewildering, but thankfully, skilled pilots and crew are trained for such scenarios, ensuring their safety above all else. So the next time you board a flight, remember that not every journey takes you exactly where you expect. Did you know prisoners could earn freedom by marrying? In Old Paris, a fascinating arrangement existed for inmates. If they tied the knot with prostitutes and moved to Louisiana, their chains were lifted. This unusual deal arose during the 18th century when French authorities sought to alleviate overcrowded prisons. By marrying these women, often facing difficult lives themselves, the prisoners could start anew in the burgeoning territory of Louisiana, which was known for its fresh opportunities. This marriage strategy not only gave these men freedom, but also helped boost the population in Louisiana. Life in the New World was both challenging and exciting, filled with chances for adventure. Imagine the lives of those couples forming new communities and shaping the cultural melting pot that eventually became Louisiana. It's an intriguing chapter of history that highlights the unique solutions people can devise in trying times. Here's a wild fact about dreams that surprises many. It turns out that men often dream about other men far more than women do. Studies show that about 67% of men's dreams feature male characters. This might seem surprising, considering our dreams often reflect our relationships and experiences. On the flip side, women typically enjoy a more balanced mix, dreaming about both genders in roughly equal measure. Why does this happen? It could be linked to social dynamics and how men and women relate to one another in waking life. In a world where men often band together for activities, it makes sense that these bonds spill into dreams. So next time you recall a dream, think about the characters in it. What do they say about your subconscious? Are your dreams reflecting your social circles or ambitions? It's fascinating how our minds work while we sleep. Why would you want lasers that track your eyes? Haas Smith has invented an incredible pair of lasers that track eye movements, giving a whole new meaning to the phrase, "look but don't touch." With this innovative technology, Smith can pop balloons just by gazing at them. Imagine being able to perform such a feat. It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. This technology works by using sensors that detect where you're looking, activating the lasers precisely when your eyes land on a target. It's not only a fun party trick, but also opens doors to assistive technologies for people with disabilities. For example, individuals who have difficulty using their hands might find it easier to interact with their surroundings. Smith's lasers demonstrate how merging human ability with technology can create fascinating possibilities. As cool as it sounds, it also raises questions about how far we can go with tech and what limits we should set. What do you think? Stella Pagina amazed the world with speed typing. In 1946, this extraordinary woman set a Guinness World Record by typing a staggering 216 words in just 1 minute on an IBM electric typewriter. Imagine how fast that is. This impressive feat showcases not only her incredible hand-eye coordination, but also her sharp mental focus. At a time when typewriters were common but speed typing was not widely recognized, Stella's achievement was revolutionary. It inspired countless others to improve their typing skills and appreciate the art of efficient communication. Today, typing may seem like a fundamental skill, but back then, it required dedication and practice. Stella's record stood as a testament to her talent, and it's fascinating to think how her achievement paved the way for future typists and even the development of modern typing technology. How many words can you type in a minute? Let's uncover the truth about ejection seats. These remarkable devices are vital for pilots flying military aircraft, giving them a chance to escape during emergencies. An ejection seat works through a clever rocket mechanism that propels the pilot out of the cockpit, allowing them to exit the potentially dangerous situation in the blink of an eye. Once the pilot is ejected, the seat automatically deploys a parachute, ensuring a gentle descent back to Earth. This technology has saved countless lives and has been refined over the years to enhance safety. Imagine a pilot in a fighter jet needing to make a quick escape from a malfunctioning plane or enemy fire. The ejection seat gives them that lifeline. Since they first appeared in the 1940s, these devices have evolved, with features like adjustable harnesses and even emergency oxygen supply systems, ensuring pilots are well prepared for the unexpected. So next time you see a military jet, remember the incredible engineering behind ejection seats that keeps pilots safe in the sky. Is it really true that toes have different bone counts? Most human toes contain 3 bones, but the big toe is special with only 2 bones. This difference is more than just a fun fact. It plays a vital role in how we stand and walk. The big toe, or hallux, helps provide stability and balance when we're on our feet, making it easier to walk, run, and even hop. Its unique structure allows for a powerful push-off when we take a step, enabling greater forward movement. When you think about it, this little toe packs a lot of functionality into its compact design. If you've ever tripped and felt off balance, you can appreciate how important the big toe is. So the next time you glance down at your feet, remember that those tiny bones are essential to your mobility and everyday activities. How cool is that? Here's a wild fact about berries you'll love. Did you know that not all berries are created equal? The term berry can be quite misleading as it refers to a specific botanical classification. For example, a banana is technically a berry, while strawberries and raspberries aren't. True berries develop from a single ovary of a flower and typically have seeds embedded in their flesh. This means that grapes, blueberries, and even kiwis fit the berry category. Location plays a huge role too. The climate determines what kinds of berries thrive in each region. For instance, you'll find cranberries flourishing in cooler areas like Wisconsin, while tropical regions produce delightful fruits like the acai berry. Additionally, the nutritional content can vary significantly among different types of berries. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants, while blackberries offer high vitamin C levels. So next time you enjoy a berry, think about the fascinating story behind its classification and where it comes from. Isn't nature full of surprises? Did you know about Sichuan Opera's amazing mask tricks? Beyond Lian is a fascinating theatrical technique from Sichuan Opera in China that features jaw-dropping instant mask changes during performances. Imagine watching a performer seamlessly swap masks with just a flick of their wrist or a swift turn of their head. This mesmerizing art form demands years of dedicated practice and commitment to master. Traditionally, the skills are handed down through generations, creating a lineage of artists who continue to enchant audiences. Each mask tells a story, often depicting various characters that reflect deep cultural meanings in Chinese history. The speed and precision required for these transformations create an almost magical atmosphere during performances, leaving viewers in awe. Whether it's the bright colors or the intricate designs of the masks, each change delivers a surprising twist that enhances the storytelling experience. This rich tradition showcases the creativity and artistry inherent in Sichuan culture, reminding us of the power of performance to captivate and inspire people across the globe. What incredible stories do these masks hold? Discover the first country with free Wi-Fi access. The tiny island nation of Niue holds a remarkable title. It is the world's first and only fully Wi-Fi covered country. This innovative initiative began in the early 2000s, aiming to enhance education, communication, and business opportunities for its 1,600 residents and countless visitors. Imagine a place where every corner, from beaches to cafes, is connected. Niue's commitment to providing free nationwide Wi-Fi has created a unique digital landscape, making it possible for people to stay linked to the rest of the world, share knowledge, and grow their businesses. With such advanced digital infrastructure, this small country is leading the charge in the global digital revolution. The success of Niue could inspire other nations to follow suit, paving the way towards a more connected world. Isn't it exciting to think about how technology can transform even the smallest communities? Can you imagine that ants see distances so differently? An ant's world is much smaller than ours, which is why it perceives distances in a unique way. For example, when an ant travels a straight path of 1 kilometer, it feels like a whopping 200 kilometers to it. This dramatic difference occurs because ants are tiny creatures compared to humans. As a result, their perspective of space is vastly changed by their size. To an ant, a long journey might seem daunting, while we would view it as just a short walk. This fascinating perspective helps us understand how living creatures adapt to their environments. Ants rely on their incredible instincts and senses to navigate through complex terrains, and their unique perception of distance is crucial for tasks like finding food or returning to their colonies. So next time you see an ant, think about their huge travel challenges in their tiny world. Believe it or not, Sugar Ray Robinson had a chilling dream. In 1947, one of boxing's greatest champions had a premonition that shook him to his core. Sugar Ray Robinson experienced a vivid nightmare where he accidentally killed his opponent in the ring. This haunting vision made him hesitate before an important fight, leading to his decision to withdraw initially. However, Robinson eventually overcame his fears and stepped into the ring, believing he could control the outcome. Tragically, the fight turned deadly, and his opponent lost his life. This incident left a profound impact on Robinson, shaping his view on the sport and the extreme risks that come with it. It raises questions about the pressures athletes face and the mental battles they often fight in a high-stakes environment. How do dreams and intuition play into our decisions, especially in life-and-death situations? Did you know the tongue is a remarkable muscle? This intriguing muscle stands out because it is the only one in the human body that is connected at just one end. This unique attachment allows for incredible movement and flexibility, which are crucial for various everyday activities. When you speak, your tongue dances around your mouth, helping to shape sounds and form words. It plays a vital role in tasting food, moving it around your mouth, and pushing it down your throat. But that's not all. Your tongue also helps express feelings. A quick lick can show excitement, or a simple sticking out can convey playfulness. Additionally, the tongue is made up of multiple muscles working together, which contributes to its efficiency and dexterity. From savoring a delicious meal to chatting with friends, the tongue is truly indispensable. So next time you enjoy a tasty treat or share a laugh, take a moment to appreciate this special muscle and all it enables you to do. Did you know that chicken has become fattier lately? Over the last 4 decades, the fat content in chicken has skyrocketed, increasing by a staggering 50% to 100%. At the same time, the protein content we rely on for muscle building and overall health has dipped by about 10% to 15%. This surprising transformation results from changes in how chickens are bred, fed, and farmed. Farmers have shifted towards breeds that grow faster and produce more meat, but this often leads to higher fat levels. Additionally, feed high in calories contributes to that extra fat layer. While chickens used to be a lean, healthy protein choice, these shifts mean consumers need to be more mindful of what they're buying. So next time you're at the supermarket, it might be worth checking labels. Are we truly getting the health benefits we expect from our favorite poultry? Here's a wild fact about our food sources. Did you know that a whopping 75% of the world's diet comes from just 12 plant species and 5 animal species? This shocking statistic highlights how much we depend on a small number of crops and livestock for our meals. The primary plants include staples like rice, wheat, and corn, which are grown in vast quantities to feed billions of people. Meanwhile, animal sources like chickens, cows, and pigs provide a significant portion of protein for diets around the globe. This reliance on such a limited variety raises important questions about food security and biodiversity. If we face climate change, disease outbreaks, or crop failures, our food supply could be at serious risk. Diversifying our diets not only helps to ensure a more stable food supply, but it also makes our meals more interesting. Exploring different grains, fruits, and proteins can lead to healthier eating habits and support sustainable farming practices. How can we change our food habits to become more resilient? Can you believe a woman whistled with her nose? Lulu Lotus, an extraordinary talent, set the world record for nose whistling at a staggering volume of 44.1 decibels. This remarkable feat showcases her exceptional control over her throat muscles, which she harnessed to create powerful sounds that astonished audiences and judges alike. While many of us can whistle with our mouths, using the nose adds a whole new twist to this musical skill. Her dedication to mastering this unique talent earned her international recognition, proving that creativity knows no bounds. Imagine the sound of a traditional whistle, but now picture it coming straight from your nostrils. Lulu's achievement inspires us to embrace our quirks and explore the talents that make us unique. In a world where talents often revolve around conventional skills, her nose whistling record reminds us of the joy in the unusual. So, what hidden talents do you have waiting to be discovered? What if I told you flamingo tongues were a delicacy? In ancient Rome, these vibrant pink birds were more than just beautiful creatures. Their tongues were served up as extravagant dishes for the wealthy elite. Roman chefs prepared them with meticulous care, showcasing their culinary skills and the opulence of their clients' tables. The rich often sought out exotic foods, and flamingo tongues became a symbol of status and sophistication. Meanwhile, the poorer people had to make do with much simpler meals, often just gruel or bread. This stark contrast highlights the social divide in Roman society, where the elite indulged in luxurious foods while the lower classes struggled for basic sustenance. Such culinary practices not only entertained the palates of the wealthy, but also reflected their desire to impress others with unique and lavish dining experiences. Isn't it fascinating how food can reveal so much about culture and society? Most people don't know this, but Denmark's flag is ancient. The Dannebrog, Denmark's national flag, is believed to be the oldest flag still in use by an independent nation, dating back to 1625. This striking flag features a bold white Nordic cross on a vivid red background, symbolizing Christianity and the country's maritime heritage. Legend has it that the flag fell from the sky during a battle, inspiring Danish forces to victory. Over the centuries, the Dannebrog has become a powerful symbol of Danish identity, celebrated during holidays, national events, and even family gatherings. It's not just a flag, it's a living piece of history, connecting generations of Danes. Each time the flag is raised, it tells stories of bravery and tradition that have shaped the nation. So the next time you see the Dannebrog fluttering in the wind, remember you're witnessing a remarkable piece of history that has stood the test of time. Is it really true that birds can ruminate? The hoatzin, a remarkable bird found in South America, is known for its unique ability to chew leaves, much like cows. Unlike most birds, which primarily eat seeds and insects, the hoatzin has a special beak equipped with 2 rows of sharp edges designed for tearing and crushing tough plant material. This adaptation allows it to consume leaves in a way that most birds cannot. Additionally, its saliva contains enzymes that help break down the leaves, making them easier to digest. This fascinating process resembles ruminating, where animals like cows rechew their food to aid in digestion. Hoatzins spend their time in tropical rainforests, where they feast on leaves and live in small groups, showcasing their peculiar diet. So next time you think of birds, remember the Hoatzin and its astonishing dietary habits. Is it really true that Gibraltar has wild monkeys? You bet it is. Gibraltar, perched at the southern edge of the Iberian Peninsula, is famous for more than just its impressive cliffs and strategic military history. It is home to a unique population of Barbary macaques, the only wild primates in all of Europe. These fascinating monkeys aren't just a quirky tourist attraction. They play an important role in the local ecosystem. Their presence draws visitors from around the world, eager to see these playful creatures roaming freely. The Barbary macaques have adapted well to life in this rocky terrain and are known for their curious and social behavior. Sadly, their population is under threat due to habitat loss and human interference. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect these charming animals and preserve their habitat on the Rock of Gibraltar. So next time you think of monkeys, remember that they're not just in jungles or zoos, but living wild in Europe too. How incredible is that? Have you ever wondered why women fought for freedom? In 1908, a brave woman named Katie Mulcahy made history by becoming the first woman arrested for smoking in public in New York City. This happened because she violated the Sullivan Ordinance, which explicitly prohibited women from smoking outdoors. Katie refused to back down during her court hearing, passionately arguing that she deserved the right to smoke just like any man could. Her bold stand caught the attention of many and sparked discussions about gender equality and personal freedom. Just 2 weeks after her case, the city's mayor made a significant move by vetoing the Sullivan Ordinance, paving the way for women to express themselves more freely in public spaces. Katie's actions didn't just challenge outdated laws, they also encouraged many women to advocate for their rights, marking a pivotal moment in the fight for gender equality. What other barriers do you think women continue to face today? How does Fazan Island change its nationality twice a year? Fazan Island is an intriguing place because it remarkably alternates between being Spanish and French every 6 months. From February to July, the island belongs to Spain, while from August to January, it's under French control. This unique arrangement showcases a rare example of shared sovereignty, allowing both nations to manage the island's affairs. Imagine the diversity in culture, language, and traditions that must come from living under two different nationalities. Residents and visitors get to experience a blend of Spanish and French influences, making Fazan a fascinating spot for anyone interested in history or international relations. Legal systems, public services, and even celebrations might shift with the change of seasons, creating a vibrant and dynamic living environment. It's almost like a cultural exchange program on an island. So if you fancy a trip to a place where the view changes, not just seasonally but nationally, Fazan Island might be the perfect destination for you. Hard to believe, but the wave looks like a frozen ocean. This stunning geological formation in the Arizona desert captivates visitors with its undulating curves and vibrant colors, resembling a massive wave that has been frozen in motion. Formed over millions of years, the wave showcases the power of erosion, where wind and water sculpted the sandstone into breathtaking patterns. Its unique, striated surfaces range from yellows to reds, creating a mesmerizing display that photographers and nature lovers flock to. Located in the Coyote Buttes North area, access is limited to preserve its beauty, which only adds to the thrill of discovering this hidden gem. Hiking to the wave is an adventure on its own, with swirling rock formations all around, making it feel like a scene from another planet. Have you ever seen something so extraordinary in nature? Did you know that KFC's secret recipe is for sale? The iconic blend of 11 herbs and spices that made Kentucky Fried Chicken a household name is now available in a different form. This secret recipe, famously guarded by the fast food giant, is being sold under the name 99X by Mary & K Spices. For chicken lovers around the world, this means you can recreate that finger-licking good taste right at home. Mary & K Spices has taken the challenge of packaging this beloved flavor, allowing fans the chance to experience crispy, flavorful fried chicken just like they get at KFC. Imagine impressing your friends and family with a homemade feast that tastes just like the real deal. Whether you're planning a cookout or a family dinner, having these secret spices on hand could elevate your cooking game. Are you ready to bring a taste of KFC to your kitchen? Did you know about Colorado's 50-year mayor mystery? In the small town of Loma, Colorado, an unelected mayor managed to hold office for more than half a century. This unusual situation started when he was appointed as mayor pro tem after the official mayor refused to sign liquor licenses. Instead of holding a proper election in 1974, the town council decided it would be too costly, which meant the appointed mayor kept his title for decades. Residents watched as he oversaw local governance without ever being elected by the community. This strange scenario raises questions about democratic processes and how long an unelected official can maintain power. The story of Loma's mayor highlights the quirks of local politics and the importance of citizens having a say in their leadership. Could this happen in other towns, or are there checks in place to prevent it? Uncover the dark legacy of Berber pirates in Kreskovec. These notorious figures prowled the waters of North Africa centuries ago, striking fear into the hearts of nations. Known for their organized and violent tactics, the Berber pirates made Kreskovec a hot spot of piracy. Ships from powerful countries often fell victim to their daring raids, showcasing how even mighty empires struggled to protect their trade routes. The pirates operated like a well-oiled machine, planning attacks that would leave entire coastal towns in disarray. They didn't just steal treasure, they captured sailors demanding hefty ransoms for their return. This reality painted a picture of a world where safety on the sea was a fleeting dream. The legacy of the Berber pirates serves as a reminder of the risks that come with maritime travel, especially during those turbulent times. Their reign raised questions about the balance of power and security, making us wonder how much has changed in the world of piracy since then. What can their story teach us about modern security on our own waters? Explore the breathtaking reach of the Alps. The Alps are not just stunning mountains. They stretch across 8 countries in Europe, including France, Switzerland, Italy, Germany, Austria, Slovenia, Monaco, and Liechtenstein. This impressive range covers about 1,200 kilometers, or nearly 750 miles, and has formed a natural barrier that shapes the climate and culture of the region. As we hike through these majestic peaks, we encounter diverse landscapes, from lush green valleys to dramatic rocky summits and idyllic alpine lakes. The beauty of the Alps attracts millions of tourists and adventurers each year, whether they are skiing down snow-covered slopes in winter or discovering hidden trails in summer. Additionally, the region boasts a rich history with charming villages nestled in the valleys and stunning castles atop the hills. Each country contributes its own unique flavor, from Swiss chocolate to Italian cuisine. So whether you're an outdoor enthusiast or a history buff, the Alps offer something for everyone. Will you visit this unforgettable mountain range? Is it really true that corn smut is a delicacy? Corn smut, also known as huitlacoche, is a unique fungus that grows on corn and is celebrated in various regions of Mexico for its rich, earthy flavor. This unusual culinary treat may sound surprising to those unfamiliar, but it has been enjoyed by many for generations. The fungus appears as grayish galls on the corn kernels, and when harvested at just the right stage, it transforms into a gourmet ingredient. Chefs often use it in tacos, soups, and quesadillas, earning it a spot in traditional Mexican cuisine. However, it's crucial to identify the correct type of corn smut, as not all fungal varieties are safe to consume. Picking it at the right time also matters, as mature galls can spoil the dish. So if you ever find yourself in Mexico, don't hesitate to try this unique delicacy. Would you dare to taste it? Discover how the Nile shaped ancient Egyptian farming. The Nile River was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt, providing vital water for agriculture. Each year, the river would flood its banks, depositing nutrient-rich silt on the surrounding land. This annual flooding was so important that the Egyptians developed a sophisticated system to measure its severity. Farmers would observe the river levels and record the rise and fall of the water to predict how much crop yield they could expect. These predictions were crucial for tax calculations, influencing how much farmers had to pay to the government based on their anticipated harvests. The better the flood, the more abundance they could anticipate, and thus the system allowed for fairer taxation. It's fascinating to think that this ancient practice of measuring the Nile not only sustained their way of life, but also shaped the economy of one of history's greatest civilizations. Get amazed by flies that jump like superheroes. Did you know flies can leap an incredible 200 times their body length? That's like a human jumping over a skyscraper. This impressive feat highlights not only their strength, but also the fascinating mechanics behind their unique bodies. When a fly prepares to jump, it uses its powerful leg muscles and special joints to create a spring-like motion. The energy stored in these leg muscles allows them to launch themselves into the air with such explosive force. If we could harness that ability, imagine the fun we could have bouncing around like superheroes. This remarkable jumping skill is crucial for flies, helping them escape predators and navigate through their environments swiftly. Considering their tiny size, the strength required to perform such jumps puts them in a league of their own in the insect world. So next time you see a fly buzzing around, remember, it's not just a pest, it's a miniature athlete capable of extraordinary feats. Did you know male brains are larger but less efficient? It's a fascinating fact that sparks curiosity about our minds. On average, the male brain measures about 10% larger than the female brain. You might think this size difference makes a major impact, but studies show that it's not the size that counts. In fact, research suggests that female brains tend to operate more efficiently. This efficiency means women often excel in verbal tasks and social cognition, while men may perform better in spatial tasks. So while males have bigger brains, it doesn't necessarily translate to superior functioning. This efficiency might be attributed to various factors, including differences in brain structure and connectivity. It raises intriguing questions about how gender influences thinking and learning. So next time you hear someone say larger brains are better, remember that efficiency plays a crucial role in how we think and interact with the world. Why exactly does LEGO inspire so much creativity? In 1978, LEGO introduced the first minifigure with posable arms and legs, a game changer that transformed the toy's landscape. Before this innovation, LEGO blocks were primarily about building structures. However, with these minifigures, the focus shifted to imaginative play, allowing kids to create stories and scenarios. Suddenly, builders could not only construct towering castles or speedy spaceships, but also populate them with characters that reflected their own adventures. The flexibility and movement gave players the chance to stage epic battles or delightful friendships, fostering creativity in a whole new way. This leap in design marked the beginning of a beloved series of figures, making LEGO not just about blocks, but about storytelling and exploration. Today, the iconic minifigure continues to evolve, inspiring generations to dream big and build even bigger. Let's uncover the truth about the dime's ridges. Did you know a dime has 118 tiny ridges around its edge? These ridges, called reeding, were introduced long ago to help combat counterfeiting and coin clipping. In the past, dishonest people would shave off precious metals from coins, so the ridges helped ensure the integrity of the coin's value. While modern dimes aren't made of silver anymore, they still feature these ridges as a crucial security measure. This design not only helps in detecting tampering, but also serves a valuable purpose for visually impaired individuals, allowing them to easily identify the dime by feel. Each ridge gives the coin a distinctive texture that's both practical and historical. So next time you handle a dime, take a moment to appreciate those tiny ridges. It's not just for looks. They're a piece of history designed to protect the currency and assist those who might otherwise struggle to identify it. Isn't it fascinating how something so small has such an important role? Let's uncover the truth about neckties. These colorful pieces of fabric, often seen wrapped around the necks of office workers, seem to have a life of their own. Surprisingly, they serve no practical purpose. Instead, neckties have become a symbol of corporate culture, representing professionalism and authority. They date back centuries, with historians suggesting that their popularity is more about how they look rather than what they do. Originally, neckties were worn by Croatian mercenaries in the 17th century and evolved over time into various styles and materials. Today, you'll find everything from classic designs to bold prints, but their role remains largely aesthetic. So next time you see someone sporting a necktie, remember that it's often about style over substance. Why do we cling to these fashion statements that don't really serve a function in modern life?